Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative, and today we're looking for I can't even use words right now. This is a little protective case, a minimal protective case for the DJI Pocket 3, and I literally just opened this up. This is not sponsored by them. I did get this on Amazon. Literally just kind of look up DJI Pocket 3 case and you'll find something like this because they come from so many different brands. This one, what is this called? Sunny Life? Probably Sunny Life. But I really think this is going to be one that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to give you a few reasons why. First, let's start with the outgoing case, which I think provides good functionality, but I think is just terribly useless and terribly made for one key reason. But let's look at the positives first. All right, so if you have this case, this will protect your device from drops. It is good with that overall, unless it falls in a certain way, which we'll get to in a moment here. But what's really good is if you use this mic a lot, there's a clip for the mic. And also, if you start using this and interview people, you can use this as a little mic stand. Talk over this, talk, whatever. It just works. Also, as you can see on the inside here, right here, we have a place for the wide angle adapter lens. And then down here, we have space for the, the diffusion filter. And I think that's it, but it's great to have kind of everything that you would possibly need all here in one. So first, when you get this kind of Amazon generic case here, you're going to be losing these three features. But I want to show you what I hate about this original case the most. I'm taking off the old one here, putting this to the side. Hopefully that doesn't break because it's literally just plastic. But here we are seating this inside here. And they could still fix this. With a software update, they could still fix this and it would be a lot better than it is. Do you see anything wrong with it? Oh, first, wait. This is the DJI Pocket 3. Look at the way, here's the little rotating part. Here's the lens, very close. Here's the body. Now look at the DJI Pocket 2 inside its case. That's not going anywhere. Look at that. That's going to be always facing inwards. The lens is always going to be protected. The screen is protected here. I know that the new one has a big rotatable screen, but everything is tight and secure. It's always going to be good. I love this case. They also have a little tripod socket here. So if you have your tripod here, you can keep it secure here, and it's beautiful. It's all in one. It's smaller, but that's a totally different device. Look at this. Let's say this is in your pocket. I do keep this in my pocket. I do leave this on the table. And let's say it kind of juts out like this, even like a millimeter, an inch, or whatever. Look at that. That is now free to rotate all the way around, and instantly it can get scratched. Instantly. And I've taken this out of my pocket and seen this face out. This is a pocket that I keep my keys in, and again, this is a casual device, so if you're telling me don't put my keys in the same pocket, this is what people do, or maybe they don't, and maybe they keep it more protected, but people will put this in their pockets, in their bags with other things, because they think a case is going to protect this. And you saw, easily can come out. When it's properly in the case, that's not coming out. But all it needs to be is literally that. Do you see that minimal movement now allows for that lens to be out? That's one of the stupidest design choices I have ever seen, and I don't understand why they couldn't, instead of having the lens like this, why they couldn't flip it all around and have this just facing the inside. Maybe it's because this is the only way that this gimbal will kind of go around here, but it's one of the worst design choices ever. If anything, why don't you have this lock this way? So that you still protect the screen, and so this lens is locked to go inside rather than immediately outside. It's one of the stupidest things ever, and coming from the DJI 2's case, I've loved this. But now we have this, which is just an overall downgrade, in my opinion. It's also heavier, but of course it's a heavier device. So let's move now to the generic case that we have here. It's really plasticky. It has these little plastic clasps, which I could easily see being broken, again, in my pocket or just by use. But let's sit this inside here and lock. That's it. It's minimal. It reduces the weight in your pocket. It protects that screen, and it protects the gimbal, and it doesn't allow it ever to kind of come out. Now, what I would really like to happen is to have a more premium version of this case, which I haven't seen yet. This one was only like 10 bucks, because all you need to do is just kind of pop this out, and then you are good to go, and kind of pop this and maybe put this in your pocket. But keeping this as minimal as possible is great for me. I love having it this way. I'm very happy with this, but I would kind of like maybe like a little bit thicker, heavier duty plastic, maybe microfiber on the inside and microfiber where the screen would touch. But hey, I got something for $10, shipping included. So I'm happy with this, but don't forget, you lose the mounts that would keep your mic and your two lens adapters. So it's kind of just the device by itself, but this still comes with this. So you always have this to fall back on if you really want to keep your other things. But for me, for the time being, I'm going to be using this just like this. And I think it's a good option too. So just look up DJI Pocket 3 case. Oh, the only thing it doesn't protect is the gimbal, but the gimbal is pretty flush. It's pretty small. I'm going to see if this button, you want to focus on the camera? Yeah, this button gets pressed. We'll see. I'm trying this out, but I like how minimal this is. Anyway, guys, if you have any comments or questions, put in the comment section below. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram and Threads at m8b9. You can email me at creativenyc2024@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. I'm trying to get that thumbnail.